about rehabilitation, relief and rehabilitation for those people. At the moment with us from the NCP, Dr. Seema Malik. Seema Malik ji, namaskar.
Namaste.
How are you, ma'am? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, Mr. Sharad Pawar is now fighting the battle himself. You know,
Yes.
he appeared in the election commission himself. He need not have gone. He could have just told his lawyers to go. But he said, no, I'm going to go there myself. And just the other day, he has also filed another case in the Supreme Court, which is absolutely fantastic. So he's fighting back. Look at the kind of energy the man has. I mean, absolutely amazing. In fact, when somebody asked him just the other day, how many MLAs are with you? He said 0. He said 0. I have no MLAs with me. So that's amazing. So which means he's ready, willing and working to rebuild the party from scratch. Which is fantastic. Seema Malik ji, please bataएं.
Sir, I don't know what to say. Everybody knows about him, so talking about him is something like, जिसको बोलते हैं ना कि सूरज को दिया दिखाने वाली बात होती है, but उनके बारे में क्या बोला जा सकता है, he's greatest, tallest and leader of the country, and the way we learn so many things, and we stand united, behind him, and there are so many things to learn from him. The kind of energy, the kind of कहते हैं ना जिसको एक किसी भी चीज को मतलब ऐसे लेना, this is the thing you learn from him. In any circumstances, how you have to face all these things. So, frankly, I don't know words to describe him. इतनी बार हम लोग ये सब चीजें बोलते हैं, but मतलब he's one of the greatest leaders, and I must say that we are so lucky to have, that we got a chance to work with him.
Dr. Seema Malik ji, it is Sharad Pawar Saab's leadership qualities. If today's management students के लिए, it will be a greatest example how exemplary leadership can be portrayed. This is the first time that Sharad Pawar Saab के पास no center is there with him, no state is there with him. And as Supriya Sule ji said, BJP has broken the family and the party. Sharad Pawar Saab alone, but look at the fight back. As Bajaj Saab was saying, he goes there, he presents himself in the election before the election commission. Now, this is all fine. This is one of the greatest inspiring examples of leadership for the whole country. The whole country is watching it and inspired. But Supriya Sule ji went ahead and said that the lawyer who cast aspirations on Sharad Pawar ji, saying that Sharad Pawar is a dictator. He runs the party like his own family. Sharad Pawar ji was himself not elected. How can he elect the other person? Supriya Sule ji cast aspirational, on the credentials of the lawyer. She said, I will, in a very kind of tone that never we have seen Supriya Sule react. She said, we will take care of that lawyer in one day. Now, how do you see this? Is it that emotional outburst of Supriya Sule, or when she finds her father being charged with those kind of things that she never thought would ever happen? That he's a dictator, he's not a democrat, he's not elected himself, how can he elect other people? Now, all these charges he had to face there. He faced it standing out there, Seema Malik ji. Was the outburst correct?
It is so unfortunate and emotional outburst कहिए जो भी कहिए, ये गुस्सा हर हमारे जितने भी लोग हैं ना उनके मन में है. Anybody will feel, कि ये क्या है? What is this? See, there are few people who have defected from the party, जिनको उन्होंने who have learned everything from him only, and just because of him they are there. I can say just because of him they won the election on his face, and now they are talking about this. This is really unfortunate, and the kind of anger is everywhere. Everybody feels like this. What she said. I think this is the real feeling of every worker.
Dr. Seema ji, Supriya Sule ji earlier further went and said that, ye Adbhut Shakti, this Adbhut Shakti has hurt many people in Maharashtra. She said, this Adbhut Shakti, this glorified Shakti that you call from Delhi has hurt 4 people in Maharashtra. She said, first Sharad Pawar Saab, because they refused to toe the BJP line. This Adbut Shakti broke the party and broke the family. Second, she says Uddhav Thackeray ji, Adbut Shakti, because Uddhav ji never told the BJP line. He destroyed the party, took Eknath Shinde and the entire group with him. Now the most fascinating thing, she says Nitin Gadkari, third, Nitin Gadkari, this Adbut Shakti from Delhi has now allowed this person from Maharashtra to function. He has got such a huge qualities. He's a fantastic person where performance is concerned. This Adbut Shakti has doused him. He's not allowing him to function. And the fourth, she said, surprisingly, Devendra Fadnavis ji. Well, look at how Devendra Fadnavis has been kept into that particular capsule. They have dwarfed him. They have dwarfed his qualities. They have dwarfed his stature. How do you see Supriya Sule ji saying this Adbut Shakti from Delhi has hurt 4 people in Maharashtra? Is it right when she says that? Dr. Seema?
Well, it's absolutely right. And see, I think everybody knows about them. Now, everybody, what she has said is, everybody knows about them, about this breaking the parties, and whether it is Shiv Sena or whether me, or and about the Nitin Gadkari's part, what she said. So this is absolutely right. And the way they are, they are doing all these things, it is evident to everyone, the way they are, the breaking the parties and the families and anything. They'll go to any level, they're going to such a lower level doing all these things.
But is it what Supriya Sule also said, ma'am, what Supriya Sule also said, that it seems as if they are anti-Maharashtrian because they broke both the parties which were started by Maharashtrians. 1966, Balasaheb Thackeray started the Shiv Sena. 1999, Sharad Pawar Sahab started the NCP. They have acted in a manner where they have broken political parties, split political parties started by Maharashtrians. So do you detect an anti-Maharashtrian bias in the BJP leadership?
They are. See, they are. They do everything for themselves actually. एंटी महाराष्ट्रियन एक सेंटिमेंट तो इसमें दिखता ही है अगर आप देखिए तो मतलब यू गो इन द डेप्थ तो बिल्कुल एक देखिए उन्होंने महाराष्ट्र का क्या हाल कर दिया आप अभी देखिए यू सी व्हाट इज द कंडीशन ऑफ महाराष्ट्र एट प्रेजेंट whether it is the health sector, you see the way
that's awful.
The children died and all. You know what happened in the last few days. The recent thing I'm talking, and the way they are breaking the old parties of the Maharashtra, whether it is Bal Thackeray's party or whether it is Pawar Sahab's party, and and the very non-ethical way, I'll say, about the use of the ED and CBI and all those things. It's so evident to them. आज वही मैं बोलूँगी कि शायद बच्चा ये बात जानता है. And when we speak, हमें लगता है कि it is such a all repetition, like telling him about the misuse of the ED and CBI and the way they are behaving. It is so evident to everyone कि मतलब बोलते हुए भी लगता है कि क्या बोले इसके ऊपर. So anti-Maharashtrian sentiment तो है ही है. They are not hardly they are bothered about the Maharashtra people. Although we are from Delhi, but I'll say हमें दूर से भी देख के लगता है कि they are hardly bothered about this Maharashtra's welfare और
लेकिन जो आपने बात कही अभी बात कही वो शॉकिंग है साहब कि नांदेड़ के हॉस्पिटल में इतने बच्चों की मौत हो गई. 40 से ज्यादा लोग जो हैं वो परलोक सिधार गए. संभाजी नगर में भी ऐसा हुआ और अभी तक किसी ने जिम्मेवारी नहीं ली है, किसी ने अपोलोजाइज भी नहीं किया है. और तो
they don't bother. They saying this is all because of the negligence, the lack of staff, the lack of medicines, and where जैसे human mistakes होता है ना, it is so evident. ऐसा नहीं है कि भाई just because of some mishappening हो गई ऐसे ही, बिल्कुल जैसे obviously there's a mistakes हैं उनके बिल्कुल, but they are not they are not
but nobody is taking
responsibility about this. And the way you see the way our government worked when it was corona, and it was such a मतलब ऐसा पीरियड था कि इसमें कि सब बहुत मुश्किल होता है सब कुछ करना it seems, but even at that time they managed so well. They managed so well. Everybody with this WHO, Supreme Court, they all praised the that time. And अभी तो कुछ है नहीं. अभी still they are behaving in such a manner जिसको कहते हैं ना बिल्कुल केयरलेसली दे आर डूइंग इट। कुछ भी आप देखो क्या हुआ है अभी तो
Dr. Seema
I'm
Malik, Dr. Seema Malik ji, Sharad Pawar Saab was a were a senior member of the UPA. The UPA. Prime Minister Modi has denounced the Hamas attack on Israel. But Prime Minister Modi said from 2004 से लेके 2014 तक, what happened in India, Israel is facing the same thing. उनका कहना था कि 2004 से लेके 14 तक ये अटैक्स इंडिया में कंटिन्यूस हो रहा था, एंड व्हाट इंडिया सफर्ड, इजराइल इज सफरिंग द सेम थिंग. ही सेज देयर वाज नो रिटेलिएशन फॉर 26/11. 26/11 में देयर वाज नो रिटेलिएशन. दिस सरकार, तब के यूपीए सरकार नेवर रिटेलिएटेड, एंड दे वर ओनली रिटेलिएशन वाज गिविंग पाकिस्तान डोजियर्स कि ये फाइल ले लो, इसमें प्रूफ है, ये फाइल ले लो, इसमें प्रूफ है. एंड देन ही गोज ऑन टू से हाउ वी हैव hit back where Uri is concerned, Pathankot is concerned, Balakot airstrike, surgical strike. Well, that is retaliation, and we support Israel's right to retaliate. Dr. Seema Malik, do you believe the UPA was dormant? We didn't, retaliate when
I
required?
don't believe this at all. And सब बेकार की बातें जिसको बोलते हैं ना, हिंदी में बड़ी शुद्ध हिंदी में बोलते हैं कि बिल्कुल बेकार की बातें हैं ये, एंड ऐसी बातों को करना है ना. अबाउट पुलवामा के बारे में अभी क्या क्या चीजें आई हैं सामने, शायद आप लोग सभी जानते हैं. मैं बहुत ज्यादा कमेंट इन जो भी कुछ सेंसिटिव इश्यूज होते हैं मैं नहीं ज्यादा करना चाहती कमेंट इनके ऊपर. बट पुलवामा के बारे में अभी देखिए किस किस तरह की चीजें पता लगी हैं, है ना. आज तक भी कुछ पता नहीं लगता है. जो बेसिक चीजें होती हैं उनके बारे में तो ये बात ही करते ही नहीं है भाई. वेदर RDX कहाँ से आया एंड ये सब तो कुछ है नहीं. बस हमने घर में घुस के मारेंगे, 56 इंच की छाती है एंड ऑल दिस से तो कुछ होता है नहीं. तो इसलिए तो मतलब मेरे हिसाब से तो बिल्कुल बेकार की बातें हैं ये. एंड जस्ट जो आज के जो ज्वलंत होते हैं उनसे ये लोग एक ध्यान भटकाना चाहते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई दे टॉक अबाउट दिस कि हम लोग वी आर गोइंग टू रिएक्ट एंड वी विल डिबेट्स आर गोइंग ऑन इन दिस ओनली, एंड द रियल इश्यूज आर they have gone somewhere. Nobody will talk about them. So this is the thing. Now for a few days they will be talking this only.
जी सीमा मलिक जी ये बताएं
जी,
हाल ही में we saw the disgusting spectacle of a BJP member of parliament using particularly obscene and vulgar words for a minority community. और वो रमेश बिदुरी साहब हैं, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट बीजेपी के.
अभी देखिए आप, उनको तो रिवॉर्ड करा गया. दैट इज द बेसिक नेचर ऑफ दिस पार्टी एक्चुअली. जो भी कुछ खराब करेगा तो उसको कभी भी दे विल नेवर कंडेम. दे विल डू द वाटर वाटरिंग, कौन से ईयर में किसने किसको क्या कहा था, एंड लाइक दे स्टार्ट ऑल दिस थिंग्स. एंड whether you see whether in the cases of rape they can't मनाए पहनाते हैं to the rapists. So this is the difference between the two. These things happen everywhere. There in every party there are people who sometimes they speak like this or something, but we nobody supports them. If somebody from my party speaks like this, we will definitely condemn this. This is not correct. But they will never. अगर कोई भाई ये जो भी चीजें होती हैं like whether it is a rape or any crime against women, I think it is everywhere. But nobody supports them. Nobody उनके ऊपर फूल नहीं बरसाते, उनके ऊपर उनको मालाएं नहीं पहनाते. So this is the difference between the way. हम ये नहीं कहते कि चलो हमारे रिजीम में भी सब कुछ अच्छा हुआ होगा, कुछ हो सकता है कुछ हो, बट हम भी एक्सेप्टेड कि हाँ भी ऐसा कुछ हुआ. अब ये बेकार की बातें इनका यही है कि they will go on talking की.
लेकिन डॉक्टर मलिक आज प्रिविलेज कमेटी के सामने इन भाई साहब को he had to present himself in front of the privilege committee. आज आए नहीं. रमेश बिदुरी साहब did not appear before the privileges committee of parliament. मतलब और दूसरी तरफ आप देखें आम आदमी पार्टी के संजय सिंह को
इन्होंने शिंदे जी ने बोला था महाशक्ति है कि हमारे पीछे महाशक्ति है, then why should be they bothered? ये really not bothered. उनको कोई डर ही नहीं है किसी भी बात का. They go on doing these things. This is the, मैं ही नहीं कहती, like you see what is happening in Manipur now. बात ही नहीं करते उसकी. They will talk कि हाँ यूपीए ने what happened. They'll talk about पुलवामा पे पूरा इलेक्शन जीता है आपने. तो भाई आप क्यों नहीं बात करेंगे? मैं तो इसीलिए मैंने आपको बहुत शॉर्ट में वो चीज़ खत्म कर दी, because I don't want to talk about that unnecessarily. They will talk about the Pulwama and other things. They will not talk about the जो हमारे real issues हैं अभी, बात ही नहीं करना चाहते उनके ऊपर.
You know,
They go.
Dr. Seema ji, Sharad
Yeah,
Pawar
I'm
sahab,
telling about their statement. I'm telling about not about this thing, but I'm telling about their statement. That they will give such statements at present. You know, they'll do कुछ connections निकाल के they'll go. अभी तो नेहरू जी के पास पहुंच जाएंगे थोड़ी देर में. But Nehru
That
did
seems to be
that-
everybody's favorite subject.
Yeah, they'll do. They will also. They don't want to talk. अभी मणिपुर के बारे में नहीं बात करना चाहते. उसके लिए ट्वीट नहीं करते हैं. But within minutes he'll tweet about other things जिसके लिए अभी उन्होंने करा है, which is I think काफी criticism भी हुआ है. It is on the social media. Within minutes he tweeted about it, but he will not talk of a part of his country. He will not tweet about that. He will not. He's not responding about that. So he will not. They will not talk about the health sector of the Maharashtra. उसके बारे में तो नहीं बात करते. इतने बच्चे मर गए, चुप है भाई वो. But they will talk कि what happened in 2611. That what UPA government. चलो भाई जो थे वो चले गए ना. अब now you are here. You answer me the recent things which are happening. मतलब मैं तो what we think is this is all to distract the people.
you know, Ajit Pawar ji was saying that 100 days of being the triple engine sarkar, he was a part. Southern खत्म हो गए. अजित पवार जी बोल रहे कि now शरद पवार जी के विचार नहीं बोलते, वो बोले कि हमारे साथ यशवंत राव चौहान जी के विचार, उनको हम लोग आगे बढ़ाते हैं. यशवंत राव वाई चौहान जी के विचार, उनके आदर्श को लेके हम लोग आगे चल रहे हैं, गरीब लोग के सेवा. सुप्रिया सुले जी took strict objection to that. So that why, how are you talking about वाई चौहान? आप जिनसे जुड़े हैं वो आरएसएस है, वो फैसिस्ट है, वो हेडगेवार जी को मानने वाले लोग हैं, वो सावरकर जी को मानने वाले लोग हैं. वाई चौहान जी के आपने पोस्टर पे फोटो लगा दिया है कि इनके आदर्शों पर चल रहा है, बट आप जाके बैठे हो सावरकर के जी, हेडगेवार जी, फैसिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आरएसएस. तो हाउ नाउ कैन यू एलाबोरेट ऑन व्हाट सुप्रिया सुले मेंट एग्जैक्टली? हैज अजित पवार लॉस्ट एवरी जो आदर्श शरद पवार जी ने सिखाया था उस चीज को भूल के सावरकर के पॉलिसीज को फॉलो कर रहे? व्हाट सुप्रिया सुले मेंट एग्जैक्टली?
Exactly, मतलब meaning तो देखिए तो main issue is this. Why we all the cadre, all the people are with Sharad Pawar ji, because we are with some ideology, you know. हम नहीं जा सकते बीजेपी के साथ और आरएसएस के साथ. The way now he is talking, how can he? बिल्कुल उन्होंने सही बात कही कि वो कैसे कह सकते हैं ये सब आइडियोलॉजी की बातें कर ही कैसे सकते हैं. अब बिल्कुल बात तो ही है कि आप एक जो नाथूराम गोडसे की जो लोग पूजा कर रहे हैं, आपको जब काम होता है टॉक अबाउट महात्मा गांधी एंड यू आर नॉट आइडियोलॉजी इज टोटली डिफरेंट. तो क्या बोलोगे?
So what do you think is going to
सही बात
happen?
उन्होंने कही है कि मतलब भाई बेसिक बात ही है, दिस इज अबाउट आइडियोलॉजी.
So what do you think is going to happen, Dr.
And
Seema Malik?
just because of your benefit, you have gone there, and now you are telling this thing. So अभी देखेंगे आप elections होंगे, अभी पता लग जाएगा कि बिना पवार साहब के फोटो के and without his blessings, how much seats they are going to get.
So what do you think will happen now, as far as the NCP is concerned? Because the speculation is that the cards are already stacked against you with regard to the election commission and other places. And what happened to Uddhav Thackeray might actually happen to Mr. Pawar as well.
See, about this I'll say कि पहली बात तो ये है कि first what पवार साहब said is very distinct कि भाई पहले से कैसे पता है इनको ये सब कुछ, है ना. पहले से ही they are claiming कि नहीं भी हम तो it is going to be in their favor only. And यहाँ तक symbol की how they know this thing? We are not claiming that we are going to get, even we can say like this. So let the election commission decide, and आपको पहले से ही पता है कि आपको मिल रहा है. और देखिए जहाँ तक सिंबल की बात है, चलिए आपने एक बड़ा फेमस डायलॉग है, मैं आपको बोलना चाहूँगी. अमिताभ बच्चन और शशि कपूर का डायलॉग था कि हमारे पास पैसा है, गाड़ी है और मकान है, और आपके पास क्या है? उन्होंने बोला भी मेरे पास माँ है. तो मैं आपको ये कहना चाहूँगी कि हमारे पास शरद पवार जी हैं. हमारे पास सिंबल हो ना हो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. वी हैव शरद पवार एंड दैट इज आवर स्ट्रेंथ. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, उन्होंने हजारों सिंबल्स पे उन्होंने इलेक्शन लड़े एंड दिस इज नॉट द फर्स्ट टाइम वी इज फेसिंग सच अ प्रॉब्लम. And of course we are learning, we have seen, maybe we have seen, not seen such situations. So we have Sharad Pawar, we are really not bothered about the symbol. So I am really telling you, whether इस पे ही लड़ेंगे तो भी ठीक है, उस पर किसी पे भी लड़ेंगे तो जीतेंगे हम ही, because हमारे पास शरद पवार साहब हैं.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, wonderful. Dr. Seema Malik, always a pleasure talking to you, ma'am. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Great pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. Same here.
Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Namaskar. Thank you very much. Well, हमारे पास शरद पवार है.
Yes, बिल्कुल सर.
बिल्कुल दीवार का डायलॉग, मेरे पास माँ है.
बैठता है.
मेरे पास शरद पवार है.
But only the जो डिफेक्शन किया है अजित पवार जी, छगन भुजबल जी, सुनील तटकरे, now they are brazenly and openly talking about शरद पवार जी कि कौन से आइडियोलॉजी से बात कर रहे हो. In fact, today सुनील तटकरे said that ये आप कौन से आइडियोलॉजी की बात कर रहे हो कि I will not go with the BJP. You're saying that 2017 episode was wrong, 2019 episode was wrong, 2022 episode was wrong. You're saying all this was wrong. Then how did you support the BJP in 2014 from outside?
As in you decided to abstain.
No, whatever. You said we will not allow this government to fall.
Yeah,
you supported the government.
He said that.
You said you will never align with the BJP.
Excuse was that the state cannot afford another election.
What I'm trying to say is Sunil Tadkare has started talking like that. And then if BJP's ideology was wrong, then Shiv Sena was equally a right-wing organization. How are you making a government with that Shiv Sena? That's what Sunil Tadkare in 2019. You found that right?
What happens is, Pradeep ji, when a leader becomes weak,
yes,
all the people who have left him find the courage to attack him
exactly
to his face, which they never did earlier. All these guys are now in government. Sharad Pawar, as you have said so many times, is not in government. And he is struggling, irrespective of the fact that notwithstanding the fact, that we admire him for his courage, we admire him for his grit, we admire him for his determination. Fact is, Mr. Pawar is struggling. Whichever way you put it, the fact is, all his stalwarts have left him. He is alone. He has a few people with him. He has Mr. Jayant Patil with him. He has Jitendra Rawat Sahab with him. And Supriya Sule with him. That's just about it.
When you said stalwart, I remember Hassan Mushrif, the way he used to swear loyalty to Sharad Pawar.
Yes.
Well, look, this was the only man that stood by me. I stood by him, and I love and respected his patriot. And there was abundant praise for Sharad Pawar. It was absolutely unbreakable, Hassan Mushrif. And
Mr. Pawar was very strong at that time. Yes. It all depends. Ultimately, it's a matter of power and strength. It's politics. Politics is loyal to no one. And Mr. Pawar has learned that now.
He probably knew it all the time because he practiced the same thing.
He did the same thing. He did the same thing to Mr. Vasantrao Patil.
Yes.
Vasantrao Patil साहब के साथ शरद पवार साहब ने भी वही किया. बीच में उसके बाद फिर राजीव गांधी के साथ भी वही किया. फिर उसके बाद फिर वापस आ गए कांग्रेस में. फिर कांग्रेस तोड़ दी. तो शरद पवार should be.
He has gone through this turbulence all the time.
So which is why, if you notice, there's no worry on his face. He knows what's coming. He knows what's coming, and he also knows that he might even win. One never knows, because in politics, you don't know what's going to happen till it happens.
But it is better than sitting at home and taking a retired life.
Absolutely.
Go out there and fight it out.
Fighting. They have woken him up. They have provoked him into waking up.
But knowing what Sharad Pawar ji is, he will never retire. There is no question of him retiring. Ajit Pawar ji बोल रहे थे, अतातरी retire हो.
No, he will not retire. He is not going to retire.
He will never.
He might retire, Mr. Ajit Dada Pawar. He might. And remember, you heard it right here first. Ajit Dada Pawar might retire. Sharad Pawar won't. Right, now let's take a few comments. मुझे लग रहा है कुछ comments भी हैं. In the meantime, if you have not subscribed to the channel, ज़रूर subscribe करें. Please do subscribe to the channel. I don't know why we don't put that animation that we have made again and again. भाई आपको भूलना पड़ता है लगाने के लिए, बीच बीच में लगा दिया करो यार. लोगों को याद आ जाए कि भाई subscribe भी करना चैनल को.
Like, share and subscribe.
लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब और वो बेल आइकन जो है ना, वो घंटी जो है उसके ऊपर अगर आप क्लिक करेंगे तो आपको सारे नोटिफिकेशन भी मिल जाएंगे ऑल द न्यू वीडियोस दैट वी पुट आउट ऑल थ्रू आउट द डे, इंक्लूडिंग एब्सोल्युटली वंडरफुल न्यूज अबाउट बॉलीवुड, इनसाइड Bollywood or Bollywood Insider as it is called. You will get to know the inside story of what's happening in Bollywood. So do subscribe to the channel and do click on the bell icon as well. Right, now let's take a look at some of the comments which have come in. आप अपने comments भी जरूर भेजते रहें. Please do send your responses. One loves to read them out. Arshad Azmi Saab, by dream. This is about Rahul Gandhi ji becoming. There's a very long name. Can you read that name?
Don
Pedurilia Chipre. All right. By dream. That's what he says. सपने में राहुल गांधी जी प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे देश के, ऐसा इन्होंने कहा है. हनुमंत पवार साहब, Year 6506, neither Pappu nor Ravan. Rahul is great and powerful leader. I think we normally say such words when we fear someone. Good. Rahul is taken very seriously now. God bless Rahul. That's what the gentleman says. He's obviously a Rahul Gandhi fan. Shahid Kapoor star in film based on the Mahabharata. Wow, isn't that amazing? What's he gonna play? And this is Ratri Khan 4397, and this person obviously loves Shahid Kapoor. You got two hearts right next to Shahid Kapoor's name. Isn't that lovely?
Fantastic.
Alia Bhatt's Darlings director Jasmeet Kareem to direct Madhubala biopic. Oh, somebody's making a biopic on Madhubala. Now, who's playing Madhubala? I wonder who. Hope she casts Kareena. Only Kareena and Madhuri could pull off this character. This is what Abdullah Mansoor 5886 says. I don't think. Madhuri Dixit maybe, but Kareena Kapoor as Madhubala, I don't think so. Anyway, BJP rattled by Priyanka Gandhi. BJP is never rattled or worried by a useless party. Acutely, BJP is worried that a very old party will be wiped out once and for all. Rajni Tulsi 6050. Do we have any more? Right, Uddhav ji gets support from everywhere. Let's take a look. This was Mr. Anand Dubey. Orgas 257. Ha 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 ha, Uddhav ka beta, भाई इसके साथ नहीं, बाकी का छोड़ो. Aditya Thackeray is not with Uddhav? I didn't know that.
It's a revelation.
And Mr. Ravinder Singh, TQ5JM, why don't you talking about Manipur? That's what he says when we were talking about Hamas. I agree with you. We should talk about Manipur too. I agree. Absolutely. Again, अरे भाई ये तो हो गया, कितनी बार दिखाएंगे इसको? अभी अभी तो पढ़ा है इसको. उद्धव जी का बेटा खुद उनके साथ नहीं है, ऐसा इनका कहना है. मुझे मालूम नहीं था ये. Supporter of टुकड़े टुकड़े gang and toolkit gang, Nupureti 397. Who's the supporter of toolkit gang? Whom are they talking about? I saw the picture of Mr. Anand Dubey. Shah Rukh Khan gets Y+ security over cover after death threats over Jawan. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Absolutely true. It is absolutely true that he's got death threats. User DZ4WI4BS90. Oh my God! What a complicated code of a name.
We've got a lot of people with complicated names.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
Very nice comments.
Please do keep sending in your comments, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. अगर आपने अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, please do subscribe to the channel. I think that's just about it for tonight. But we leave you with the news that all those people who participated in the rally supporting a terrorist organization like Hamas from the Aligarh Muslim University have had FIRs registered against them by the Yogi Adityanath government. Serious charges, very, very serious charges.
And college disciplinary action.
And Aligarh Muslim University is likely to take disciplinary action against all of them for misusing the university campus for nefarious purposes. You cannot support a terrorist organization. एक आतंकवादी संगठन का आप समर्थन नहीं कर सकते. अगर उनको समर्थन करना था तो सिर्फ फिलिस्तीन का समर्थन कर सकते थे. लेकिन जब आप हमस का समर्थन कर रहे हैं, आप एक आतंकवादी संगठन का समर्थन कर रहे हैं. Now, I don't know if you guys are able to make out the difference. For a long time, I tried to make out the difference. I tried to, explain the difference to our old friend Nizamuddin Rain Saab. He was not able to.
So the whole thing is polarized. The people
Yes.
don't want to listen to what they don't believe,
Yes.
and they don't want to believe it.
But the fact is, Pradeep ji, you've seen Hamas fighters actually go out, kidnap students
Everybody
from a
saw it.
concert, kidnap people, treat them brutally, rape women, kill them, kill children, 2 and 3-year-old children, kidnap grandmothers and grandfathers, 85-year-olds and 90-year-olds. और सबसे बड़ी भयानक बात क्या है? पानी मांगा, एक अधेड़ उम्र के कपल है वहां पे, उन्होंने उनको पानी दिया और उनको पानी पीने के बाद आपने गोली मार दी. मतलब आप क्या कर रहे हैं? And then you expect that the world will stand by you? It won't stand by you.
Every supporter of Palestine believe, if you talk to them of the Hamas atrocities, they will just not talk about it.
That's right, they won't.
Their debate begins with Israel retaliation.
Yes.
Now that's where Mr. Modi has said the attack on Israel is wrong, and we support Israel's right to retaliate.
I stand by Modi. I stand by Modi on this. If somebody attacks you in this manner, such a brutal terrorist attack, you have every right to retaliate. That's it. And that's exactly what Israel is doing. Israel, by the way, is fighting for its existence. Because what has Hamas said? Hamas has not said that we are fighting for Palestine. What they have said is, we are fighting to destroy the existence of Israel. That's what they've said. And by the way, quite a few of the states around Israel are committed to the destruction of the State of Israel. They're not willing to negotiate when people around you are committed to your destruction. For instance, we have a neighboring country that keeps talking about something called Ghazwa-e-Hind. How do you talk to people like that? You can't talk to people like that. Let's be very clear. जो आपकी एग्जिस्टेंस को ही ना मानते हों, जो ये चाहते हों कि आपको यहाँ पे रहना ही मतलब नागवार है, आप नहीं रह सकते धरती के ऊपर, हमें आपको मिटाना है. What do? You will have to fight for yourself, you'll have to fight for your people, you have to fight for your country. And that's exactly what Israel is doing.
The election bugle in India has already blown. Mr. Modi has used this opportunity to say that 26/11 zero retaliation was not, and the people will not forget, people will not forgive. Now, that's the BJP social media slogan now. Will not forget, will not forgive.
चलिए साहब, वो तो इलेक्शन की बात हो गई. इलेक्शन कैंपेन में बहुत कुछ कहा जाता है. I hope the Congress wakes up to the fact that this thing about Palestine is a swamp. It's quicksand. Congress will get buried. अगर ये फिलिस्तीन के समर्थन को आगे ज़्यादा बढ़ाते हैं तो कांग्रेस का नामो निशान नहीं रहेगा. Then you will be playing on a game, on a playing field set by the BJP. Congress will have to fight the BJP on a playing field set by it. That is on price rise, on free electricity, on education, on health and jobs. Just like they did in Karnataka. अगर कांग्रेस इन मुद्दों में लड़ती है तो कांग्रेस सफल होगी. लेकिन अगर कांग्रेस फिलिस्तीन जैसे मुद्दों के ऊपर अपनी कैंपेन को बेस करती है, well, don't say we didn't warn you.
Because the people, probably the results have been showing that people trust the BJP more with national security and nationalism. So as you said, this platform of Garib Kalyan Yojana, that supporting the women, supporting the house, supporting everything that it's got to do, which Congress has won Karnataka already.
Yes.
And the 5 Vachan, 11 Vachan, it's successful.
They should stick to that. That's
Yes.
it.
Because
That's
that
it.
is the field on which BJP is slightly shaking.
That's it. Because BJP does not reply on that. If you notice, they don't reply on unemployment. They've got no replies. They've got no replies on price rise.
They say we're not going to waste the government.
They always obfuscate.
Yes.
They always run away. And they say that no revenues, no freebies, etc. etc. Well, भाई देखिए, मुफ्त की एडवाइस है, लेनी हो ले लो, नहीं लेनी हो आपकी मर्जी. That's just about it as far as Pradeep ji and I are concerned. आप सब लोगों को नमस्कार. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, जय भवानी, जय शिवाजी, वंदे मातरम. आप देख रहे हैं नेशन नाउ. थैंक यू.
है।